Hi, welcome back to Classy Pitch. I'm Dr. H. Today we're going to talk about an articulation called staccato. Staccato technically means detached, but in music it means short. There are three types of staccato playing that are very commonly used in piano performance: finger staccato, wrist staccato, and arm staccato. Let's start with finger staccato, which is also my favorite. Finger staccato requires the least amount of recovery time and can be used in fast passages when you don't have extra time for bigger motions. It gives clarity, precision, and sharpness in your sound. Let me show you how it's done. So the logic is that you're only using your fingertips to grab the notes. It's sort of how you would scratch yourself when you have a small mosquito bite. The motion is very small, but it requires a lot of strength from your fingertips, like this passage in Schumann Kindersingen. Finger staccato works great when you have single voice, double notes, even when you have small chords, but depends on the size of your hands. Sometimes it doesn't work so well for me when I have big chords or octaves. The second type of staccato is wrist staccato. Wrist staccato doesn't work so well in fast passages because you're using a larger muscle group. But it works great when you have octaves or bigger chords. And it works great in chords like this. See how I'm using the wrist to lead the staccato. So it's this up motion that makes the note short. And a good example would be when you have consecutive chords and octaves, like the third movement of Brahms' Third Sonata. The third type of staccato is arm staccato. This is the least common staccato. Whenever you're using your arms to produce the sound, then we're no longer looking for the sharpness in the sound. Instead, it would be more volume. So arm staccato is usually louder and longer. Although there are three types of staccato, the most common and most useful type is the combination of finger staccato and wrist staccato. This means that your fingertips is firm and strong, and your wrist is nice and relaxed. Doing the finger staccato gives you the sharpness and the clarity of the sound, and wrist staccato gives the bounciness of the wrists, and make sure the wrist is nice and relaxed. One thing to pay attention to when you do finger staccato in an acoustically dry practice room, it might sound extremely short, but keep in mind when you play in a big concert hall with the reverb, it will sound nice and crisp. That's it for today's episode. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Please leave it in the comment area below, or you can email me at classypitch@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram at classypitch. Again, I'm Dr. H. See you next time. Stay classy.